I know you have a question.
I have I have a,
I said a lot. There's a lot to digest here, and it's unsettling.
I have a revelation.
Our belief structure is a thin veil, and we hold it as concrete. We believe it to be concrete. It's but a mist. Proceed.
We receive is what you said, which adds, so my understanding is that this adds to our belief that we lack something. And from the time we are children, if we don't receive correctly on this day, it makes us sad. If our expectations are not met correctly on this day, from the time we are 3 years old and able to even think in terms of asking for something, because even in the asking, it means that I want, I want because I have a lack. So from the time I'm 3, I am taught that if my expectations are not met on this day that is supposed to be about love and spirit and connection, but if my expectations are not met in my gifts, then I'm sad, and that increases the sadness that I live with every day. And that makes me sad. That this is how we train our children.
And yes. And the bigger lesson here is because now sadness is one, but the other overwhelming item is we are unworthy. We are not worthy that which we ask for. Again, this perceived value, we're given, we receive, and we're re-given. If it doesn't line up, are you worthy of that gift? Or is it a trinket, and that's what with the value we put on your consciousness? That is how the individual consciousness perceives it, because it's misaligned. The perception is I mean, host wants to say false, and it's not false. It is true because it is real. Misaligned. The bigger lesson here, we give, but do we ever stop and listen? I see everyone giving what they think others are and what they think they should be. Again, this is wrong. This is based upon your I, your ego. This is based upon your intentions. The individual consciousness. I see rare cases that the people stop and actually listen and look at your consciousness, look at your soul, look at your heart body. And ask, I see you. How can I add to your heart body and your fulfillment? That's what this day is about. I see you. I can assure you, my friend, we just say that one little thing to the person next to us. I see you. That is the biggest gift they will ever receive. And all they will ever need, because it is full and is in alignment. And you're speaking to them, to their consciousness. Not saying that this little thing here that I give to you because I'm supposed to give to you because someone else told me I'm giving to you, and if I don't give to you, then I'm not worthy enough to do it, but I'm going to give it to you anyway because it doesn't matter. I'm just supposed to give it to you. But I'm placing this value on this to give it to you. And you're going to receive it and go, this is all I got? I thought he thought more of me. I thought he thought more. I thought, I'm sad. Oh, he must really think I'm not worthy. Guess what? He's out there, and I'm going to just continue to sit over here because I don't want to feel this again. I don't want to feel this again. So I'm going to continue to sit here in my bubble and be outside. Outside. And you're going to come and you're going to try and touch me. You're going to try and console me because you can, on some level, see that I'm sad, but you're not going to want to look at me because then you have to feel me. Then you have to know when you gave me something that you did not look at me. And that was disrespectful. So why are you going to look at me now? Because when you look at me and know that you did that, I have to know that I did that to you. And I have to accept that I did that. So I'm not going to do that anymore. So our bubbles, our separation bubbles get more and more and bigger and bigger. And it builds and builds and builds. You said 2 or 3 years old when the child is conscious. I can assure you they're conscious before they come out, before they burst into this world.
Yes.
I can assure you that. And yet in this exact process that I speak of right now, we chose to come and feel this. Our journeys of this consciousness, our journeys came to feel and experience all of this. And for that, I'm ecstatic to be here. I'm so ecstatic to watch these journeys happen and to feel and experience. Me, wee bit of a host. It's amazing watching him step into this because he does not want to feel. But he is. As you are. And so this perception of this holiday, this peace, how can I help you understand these gifts that we give others, these gifts? The gift is, are you willing to see them? And this is, there will be so many classes on this and trainings and teachings. I love teaching, he says. I love teaching. This alone, are you willing to see? Because I can assure you the mirror, if I choose to become willing to see you, that reflection of me is going to show me all of the missed opportunities and all of the misalignment and judgments and shortcomings and withholdings that I have done. And yes, my friend, you must take acceptance of this. and feel it and move through it. And I assure you it is an instant. And to you, this time, sometimes you can sit in these bubbles of instances and it feels like there's no way out and you're trapped. Yeah, I think you label them depression and sadness. These are instances because we refuse to feel them. We refuse to allow, we refuse to accept that it is. And you can't push it away and you can't make it outside of you. And each time you say, this is not me, I don't have this, great. And it will keep happening till our perception changes. And I applaud that because in your consciousness, maybe your agreement was that you wanted to feel it to the fullest extent. And there's more to feel. So we push away and push away.